Hello Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, and this is Venus's Tarot. I am your host, Venus, as usual. So I'm here to do your energy read from the 1st of December to the 15th of December. Okay. Before I continue, my dear Pisces, I actually want to do one or two announcements. Yeah. Last week I couldn't put out any weekly reading, and I am, because one, I was under the weather. The second part of it was I had a loss. Someone died. My auntie died, and I was really not in the emotional space to do readings. All right, so I will be doing, because of that, I'll be doing reading just twice this month, right? So I'm going to be doing for the first half of December and then the second half of December. Although it's still going to be a lot of readings, because that will make 24 video uploads at nothing less than that. So that's still quite a lot. I hope I'm able to do that. So if I can't finish it, come on guys. So I really do have a lot on my table, so that's why I need to actually tell you guys, just in case you're expecting me to upload and I don't upload. Alright, so besides that, I want to say a big thank you to my new subscribers. Yeah, you guys have been wonderful. I also want to say thank you to my older subscribers. You guys have been a blessing to me. Yeah, I want to thank my viewers also for nice views, nice comments, you know, that likes that you guys like pressing a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, so thank you guys. The other part to that announcement is that my dear Pisces, this channel is actually open to donations. All right, so by next year January, I'm trying to buy a new sets of cards, new sets of materials, crystals, things that will help with greater and better interpretation. So my channel is actually open to donation. There's no donation that is too small. Every donation I get goes into this work. Yeah. Last year I actually had a real bad experience where my apartment got burned down. So I lost a lot of cards, I lost a lot of crystals, materials, apart from work items, very personal items, you understand? So I'm basically starting from scratch. Yeah, I'm basically starting from scratch. It's one of the reasons why I have to use my office, because I do work. So I have to use my office before I go home, which is tedious because I do not have a quiet space to work. Yeah, I have to do it in my office before I go home every day, which is very, very, very tedious. But hey, sometimes I believe when you're led by the Spirit, He knows how to handle situations and circumstances to bring His work out. Yeah. So any donation you give to this channel will be very much appreciated. All right. So thank you guys. That's all I would like to say. Thank you so much. Let me jump into the reading, right? All right. So, dear Spirit, what are those messages that you want my dear Pisces to be aware of from the 1st of December to the 15th of December 2019. What are those energies you need, dear Pisces, to be aware about? From the 1st to the 15th. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. So you have the Five of Cups. You have the Ten of Wands. You have the Fool card. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Six of Cups. You have the Three of Cups. Below the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. My dear Pisces, it seems like you, in the past, you're going through some sort of regret. Some of you said what you're not supposed to say. Or someone said what they're not supposed to say to you. It could be a friend in the past. Could be someone from your family. Ten of Wands means a burden. That which was said, the person actually regrets it a lot. This is something that has been very burdensome to the person. In the past position, you have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Just looking at it, an energy that is feeling regretful, some sort of regret, some sort of, sadness, mourning, some sort of disappointment, suffering. Yeah. So, about something that has been said. The Eight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. Could be words spoken out. Could be also some sort of bad attitude. You know, when someone actually just lashes out. Just say something very nasty to you. Yeah? Because you won't be in the state of regret, or that person won't be in the state of regret for that. Or there was something in the past that it's either you did not do, yeah, that is causing some sort of burden to you. It's burdensome to you, it's burdensome to the person. It has to do with your past or a past life situation. Yeah? It could be you, or it could be I have fire sign, air sign, or water sign. Yeah? All the signs are here actually. Apart from the earth sign. But some of you might actually have been a fool. Or one of you have been a fool. Maybe you probably let go who you're not supposed to let go. But I'm seeing a new beginning anyway. Because there's some sort of reconciliation. Someone or something is rushing back. I have the Knight of Swords. So this person might be rushing back, or you might be wanting this person to come back into your life, or you might be wanting to go back to that person. Yeah? below that, I see the Three of Wands. The ships are coming in. Below that, I see, my dear Pisces, there had been some sort of deception, maybe. Yeah. Maybe somebody made a decision because the other party was deceptive. I'm seeing Seven of Swords, the Moon card, and Three of Wands. Three of Wands could mean this person decided to move away just because of some sort of secrecy, deception. Judgment means the person just made a judgment call. Yeah, the person just made a judgment call. So it's either you or the person. So I have the Four of Wands. I have the Nine of Wands. And I have the Five of Wands. Okay. There might be some sort of reconciliation. But this reconciliation, I'm not seeing it being so like a long-lasting thing. It's still more like someone who rushes in, achieves this reconciliation, and just rushes out of it at the same time. Like when you just rush in and rush out. See? I'm seeing just a rushing, rush out energy. And the person really doesn't want to stay. I'm not sure what this energy is. It's a little bit confusing because you achieved, with the Four of Wands, you actually achieved rushing into this. Or this person actually achieved rushing into this situation. This is where it's either the person is guarded or you are guarded. Being guarded didn't allow the situation to work. So the person just, it's either you rushed out back or the person rushed out back. It's not looking like a stable energy where, although I can see results, the Four of Wands could bring you results, could bring you rewards, could bring celebration, teamwork, home, but it's not stable. It's not a stable energy. I'm not seeing anything stable about it. I'm still seeing the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands in this particular deck, yeah, talks about two people going separate ways. One is going that way and the other is going this way. It's like when someone just rushes in and everybody else just... See? So I'm still not seeing anything stable about it. I'm going to show you this. You have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Maybe this could make sense to you, right? The Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Justice card, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm feeling like someone is coming back to you because the person doesn't have a choice. But as soon as the person gets a choice, they're out of your life. That's what I'm feeling. Or this is someone you might end up just always have headaches with. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it's like giving me a very straightforward energy of, okay, there's love in the air. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I have the Devil card. have the Six of Swords. I have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to pick this too also. There's the Four of Swords. And the Emperor. Okay. Below the deck I have the Six of Pentacles. Let's go. So, my dear Pisces, in this regard, I think this seems like a separate message for some other Pisces out there. The Queen of Pentacles, the Devil card, and someone is moving out from a more like a troublesome situation, or there's some place that you are that is maybe a taunted place. There's a Pisces is moving out from a taunted place into some place you would have stability. It's either that or someone is clearing their minds. It's clearing their minds from addictions, but you're moving into somewhere that is comfortable, somewhere that is stable. This could also have to do with a job. You're moving away from an organization that has maybe held you down, or you've been not so happy with this space or this place. But through the power of meditation, some of you have been meditating, some of you have been in a place of prayer. I usually see the Four of Swords as either being in a place of prayer, or being in a meditative state, or being withdrawn from active input and decided to use your thoughts. If you can see where she is using her thoughts in a very magnificent way. There's swords in her hair, but she's really using her thoughts. Look at that energy that surrounds her head. She's using her thoughts and emotions to create what she needs. Almost like being a magician. The difference between her and a magician is she's purely using mental energy to restructure. Some of you are actually advised to use your mental energy to restructure your life. My dear Pisces, Pisces are one of the most strongest people I know emotionally. And they are very, when their Pisces is in their full element in the positive way, they can do and create big things. They have beautiful minds. If it's not taunted by the devil. If it's not being used by the devil. So, some of you are actually moving away from a situation whereby you're clearing your mind and you're restructuring your life. It's either you're restructuring your life, preparing yourself for 2020, or you are mainly just moving away from troublesome situations into situations and circumstances that will favor you. Because moving away from things that don't serve you, You're moving into the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're moving, you know, from the Devil card to the Six of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. You're actually progressing. Yeah? You're actually progressing. Then below the deck I have the Six of Pentacles, meaning you're gaining balance. You're gaining balance in both your mentally, emotionally, yeah, especially mentally. There's so many. There's some Pisces that has been mentally tormented. This is where you're actually clearing all that away. All that is moving away. So I'm going to pick this and I'm going to draw another set of cards. What other message do you want my dear Pisces to be aware of? Okay, you have the Queen of Cups. You have the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Star card. And then you have the Eight of Swords under the deck. Okay. My dear Pisces, there might be things you were not seeing before that you will start seeing after this clarity. It's more like it's a storyline that progresses. Yeah? From breaking up with someone here, in the past position, you broke up with the person, you're moving on, but then you had some reconciliation, you struggled with this stability. You know, you struggled with this, you were trying to either build something, but you were struggling with it badly. But then you had to get rid of something. And it could be different stages that different Pisces are in their lives. For some of you, you left a relationship that's leaving you burdensome, and you actually want to have a reconciliation with that person. For some of you, you are in a relationship, but it's not stable. You make up and break up every time. For some of you, you've gotten to the stage whereby you understand your life, and now you're putting your life together. Now you're putting your life together. Now you're understanding what you need to do. Now you know that you need to get rid of this devil in your mind. It's not something anyone is doing to you. It's something you allow. Now you're realizing where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. Here, you're gaining the balance, you're gaining the emotions, because the Queen of Cups could also mean where you are fully realizing your emotional potential. Without realizing your emotional potential, you cannot offer. The Queen of Cups is usually offering that emotional cup. She's very empathetic. She's very receptive. She's very sensitive. She's also psychic. She's loving. She's usually a counselor, dreamer, mother. No, it's a beautiful energy. Apart from this deck, she's usually offering that cup of emotions, because that's what mothers do. She's usually this nurturing, sweet person. Scorpios are usually represented by her. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. They're usually this loving, kind people. Mostly. So this is where you're realizing that you're healing from disturbances, because I still have eight of swords. You're healing that unnecessary disturbance, unnecessary mental disturbance. Some of you could also be dealing with addictions, because highly emotional people end up sometimes falling into addictions. So this is where you're healing. And then with the Page of Wands, this is where you're receiving some sort of new job, new idea, new identity. I feel with this Page of Wands, some of you might actually be getting a new job and leaving the old one. If you're not getting a new job, you're just being inspired through this healing process. You're just being inspired, being adventurous. You might end up traveling. Yeah? But this is where you're really gaining balance. The Two of Swords, I see as where you begin to... throughout this time, you've been blindfolded. But I think this is where you begin to see things clearly. You begin to open that blindfold from your eyes, because I'm looking at the energies that surround it. I'm looking at the energies that surround it. It's not you not seeing or refusing to see, but here is where you are actually seeing those things that you were not initially seeing. So what is the appreciation? So the advice for you with this message is appreciation. My dear Pisces, you need to appreciate yourself more and more and more. You need to appreciate yourself. You need to appreciate the people around you. You need to appreciate the experiences that you go through, because this is indeed a process. This is indeed a process. Yeah? That's the only card I'm going to pull for that. And then, what is the spiritual guidance for my dear Pisces, please? The spiritual guidance from the 1st to the 15th for Pisces. What is the emotional? What is the spiritual guidance for Pisces, please? What message the Spirit wants my dear Pisces to know from now? Okay, so you have dragonfly, emergence. Look at as she emerges from that water out. There are things that you have been hiding yourself away in. It could be addictions. It could be you just being unnecessarily stubborn. Or there's someone around you who's acting unnecessarily stubborn. more like a childish behavior is what I can see here. So someone is maturing with the Nine of Wands. I feel where someone is maturing. You know what you're supposed to do, but you're just not doing it because you think you don't have to. So you need to emerge. You need to come out of where you're hiding. I have this feeling where I feel someone is hiding his true feelings or hiding his true emotions. Yeah? Some of you could be doing that. Or someone else is doing that to you. It's like when you have this, but you don't want to show your emotions. You don't want to show that you actually do love or care. Yeah? So you have victory by Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So some of you have been praying for guidance. You have been truly praying for guidance, and here is where guidance did come, because now you're beginning to structure your life. You're beginning to restructure your life. Yeah? This is where you're beginning to restructure your life, restructure your plans. Put things in perfect, in order in your life. So this week, from the 1st to the 15th, please call on Archangel Sandalphon to please help you in whatever things you need to actually sort out once and for all. A lot of you might be having issues sorting things out in your mind. This issue is in your mind, and Spirit is ready to help you sort it out, because you have a whole lot of abundance around you, abundance, achievement. You're not having financial issues. It's just this mental and emotional imbalance that you need to sort out. You need to get the devil out of this, either your relationship or your life. You need to get this devil out. There's something lurking. Could be an addiction, it could be an actual demonic spirit, so to speak. Because I'm feeling both ways with the devil card. I'm not feeling just it being an addiction only. It might also be something else that you need to pray about, and you know. So it's either you're dealing with someone like that, or it's actually you who's playing this role out. You're going to have victory. This is where you begin to tame the devil within you, or you begin to tame the lion in you. So, my beautiful Pisces, thank you for watching. This is all I would be able to take. Like, share, and subscribe. Alright? And as I said before, this channel is truly open to donations. Any donation you put towards this channel will be warmly received and gratefully received. Thank you, my loves. God bless you. Bye.